Hi friends, it's Miss Marilyn again, and I am ready to welcome you back. Welcome to another week of art. We are going to continue talking about our friends, the bees. Last week in art, you guys made some amazing flowers. Wow. And because we are part of an art community, I thought we should begin art today taking a look at some of those community flowers. Here they are.
Wow, we are such a creative community. Some friends made fingerprint flowers using paint, and other friends used egg cartons. Some friends even put them out in their garden.
Wow, I am so amazed with the ECC art community. Seriously, you guys make amazing things. All right, let's talk about what we're going to do today. All right, we have been talking a lot about this word here, community, about how you are part of communities and bees are also part of communities. Any idea what this thing is over here? It looks like a pretty important place for our bees. I'm gonna give you a second. What do you think it's called? Did you say that it's a beehive? If so, you are correct. This thing over here is a beehive, and it's a really important place for bees and their communities. Lots of activities happen in the beehive. Do you want to find out more? Whoa, this is awesome. I need you to use your imagination with me and pretend like we are inside of a beehive together. What do you think you would see? What do you think it would feel like? I bet the inside of a beehive will be really noisy bzzz, from all the bees buzzing around. And I bet we would see lots and lots of bees doing different jobs, helping out in their community. There are lots of different jobs that these bees have, lots of different important roles that they have in their communities. Hey, kind of like our communities. Now, one really interesting one is the queen bee, the bee that lays all the eggs. So that's the queen. But most of the bees are worker bees, and they have all sorts of different types of jobs. You have nurses for the tiny little babies, you have cleaners, you have bees that help make honey, and you even have bees that are security guards and stand outside of the beehive to protect it. Wow, did you know there were so many different roles? Every bee is special and important, kind of like in our communities with our friends. Wow, that was cool to imagine we were inside of a beehive. So for today's art project, you are going to make the inside of a beehive. Oh wow, those are hexagons. They are shapes with 6 sides. And that really reminds me of the inside of a beehive. All right, I am going to explain the materials that you are going to need for today's art adventure. All right, my cat is here to show you the art materials. You're definitely going to need some paint. Oh, she's showing you. You're also going to need some paper. And you're gonna need this thing here, which she's actually laying on top of. This is bubble wrap. So I want to show you what bubble wrap looks like close up. It has a bunch of little circles. It's made out of plastic, and maybe you've seen it before if you got a package, a delivery, and bubble wrap was used to keep everything inside of the box safe. You will need bubble wrap today. If you do not have bubble wrap, but you have something similar that could work, just see for yourself. But bubble wrap, in my opinion, works the best.
And as you can see, it kind of looks like the inside of a beehive. Now I have some paint ready to go. You might want to use yellow because that's the real color of the inside of a beehive. Or you could use any colors and use your imagination. Maybe a rainbow beehive. I need some water, maybe something to dry my brush. Now I want the bubble wrap to be bumpy side up so that I can see the circles. So as I paint on it, because I have the circles face up, you can really see them pop out. Now I'm gonna mix my colors. I decided to do an imaginary beehive full of lots of color. So now I'm ready for my next step. The paint is still wet, which is very important. I'm going to take my paper and place it on top. I'm going to have one hand resting while the other rubs in the corners, in the sides, without letting the paper wiggle around. Now my other hand gets to rub. Now this is called printmaking. I'm going to pull the corner and low and slow, not fast, low and slow, I'm gonna peel the paper back. Ooh la la, revealing my rainbow beehive.
Maybe you like it so much that you say, I just want to be finished. That's okay. You're the artist. But maybe you want to add some decoration. I'm going to show you how I am going to add decorations. First of all, if you have glitter or sequins or stars or something like that, I'm going to add some of those while the paint is still wet. I decided to make a couple little bee drawings that I'm going to glue on to my background. First, I'm going to cut them out and then I'm going to glue them on.
And just one last idea to share with you. These students did lots of different colors and lots of different layers. They painted on the bubble wrap more than one time and added layer upon layer.
Wow, that was really fun. I hope that you had fun. Now that you're finished, there are some important things to do. Number one, clean up.
The cleanup crew is here to remind you.
And number two, please send me your art on Google Classroom. It's time for me to say goodbye. I miss you, artist friends, so much. Can't wait to see your art. All right, take care. Goodbye.